2026 Backlash predictions. First off, we have John Cena history making news, and I think it's just going to be him announcing probably the next year's WrestleMania, or maybe something about WWE Club or something along those lines. Next, we have Danhausen and a mystery partner versus Miz and Kit Wilson. I think his Oba is going to be Danhausen's mystery partner. They have Oba in the previews, like the pre-shows, and pictures. I believe I remember that seeing Oba in there, and I think Oba is funny enough and he's more characteristic enough, and he has problems with Kit Wilson if y'all remember, and it just puts Oba on the card. I bet it'll be Danhausen, Oba Femi versus The Miz and Kit Wilson. And if it is Oba, I think Oba and Danhausen win. I think no matter what, I think Danhausen pretty much just wins. Even if it's just a 1v2, I think Danhausen wins. That's how I feel. Next, we have Asuka versus Io Sky. And I think Io Sky wins thanks to a Kairi Sane distraction. I think that is how that match will go. I think it'll be a good match. Hopefully they give it enough time for it to be a good match. But I think, well, I don't want to say 100%, but a good percentage. I think Io Sky wins this. Even if I want Asuka to win it, I think Io Sky wins thanks to Kairi Sane. Next, we have Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams. I think the winner of this match will be Trick Williams. I think it'll just be Trick Williams. I wouldn't be too shocked if Sammy somehow wins it, but I think Trick Williams wins. Hopefully they give him more time than they did at WrestleMania. I think they will. I do indeed think they will. So I think it'll probably end up being Trick Williams winning. And I'm pretty excited for that, actually. I'm pretty excited for Trick Willie versus Sami Zayn. Because Trick Williams throws a very good punch. And their WrestleMania match was actually starting to get very, very good. And then it kind of just ended. So hopefully they give him the proper time. And I think Trick Williams comes out on top. Next, we have Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker. And I want Braun Breaker to win this, but I think Seth Rollins wins it because they have been. They showed Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns staring at each other, kind of hinting at a match. I think it'll be Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, probably at. I don't know. I think you're going to get Roman versus Oba at some point. But I think Seth Rollins versus Roman happens, and I don't think they want to cool off Seth Rollins. But I do think Braun Breaker really needs the win, so I'd really like for Braun Breaker to win it, and hopefully they give these boys time because they need it. But I think it'll be a good match, and I really hope I enjoy it. I do, because I like both of these people, so I do really hope this ends up being a good match. Next, we have Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu. And I think Roman wins. And I hope they don't have interference. Just let it be a 1v1. But I think MFTs are going to get involved. And I think Bloodline, I think Usos are going to get involved. And we don't really need that, man. We don't need that. Just let it be Roman versus Jacob Fatu. And as long as they do allow it to be Roman versus Jacob Fatu, I think it'll be a very, very good match. And I'm very excited to see Roman versus Jacob Fatu. I think the rivalry so far has been very, very good. I think every promo has been very, very good. Him saying, you're looking for generational education, but I'm going for a generation of education, of generational education. So I mean, Roman Reigns has been awesome, and I think he deserves the win here. Not deserves. I think he just wins here per se. I think that's just what happens.